Alright YouTubers, welcome back to World of Warships with the Angry Nerd. And today I thought we would take a quick look at the German Tier-8 Premium Battleship, the ODIN. Now the ODIN is still currently a work in progress. All stats and statistics will probably change before it hits the live server. My general opinion of the ODIN is that it's basically a Tier-8 Scharnhorst with 305mm guns, torps, and hydro. We're going to take a quick look at its modifications, its upgrades, its ammunition and consumables, and the ship's captain, as all these will affect the stats to come. So let's get right into it. Modules. The ship is a premium ship, so it does come fully modified. The ammunition and consumables. Ammunition, you have HE and AP. This ship is also equipped with torpedoes. For your consumables, slot number 1, you get damage control party. Slot number 2, repair party. Slot number 3, you get a choice of spotting aircraft or fighter. Slot number 4, you get hydroacoustic search. Upgrades. Slot number 1, I chose main armaments modification. Slot number 2, I took damage control system modification. Slot number 3, I took secondary battery modification to go for a secondary build. Aiming system modification is also good. Slot number 4, I took damage control system modification number 2. And slot number 5, I took concealment. For the exterior of the ship, we are flying the community contributor flag. The camouflage on the ship is the Type 10 ODIN, and these are the signals that I have mounted. I do have Sierra Mike, so that is plus 5% to the ship's maximum speed when we get around to the stats. The captain I have on this ship is a 19-point captain, and this is how I have those skill points distributed. I took 2 Tier 1 skills, Priority Target and Expert Loader. I took 1 Tier 2 skill, Adrenaline Rush. I took 1 Tier 3 skill, Superintendent. And I took 3 Tier 4 skills, Manual Fire Control for Secondary Armament, Advanced Firing Training, and Concealment Expert. So, as the ship is set up right now, this is what the stats look like. Concealment. Detectability by sea, 12 kilometers, and by air, 8 kilometers. Maneuverability. Maximum speed with the Sierra Mike flag, 31.5 knots. Turning circle radius, 790 meters, with a rudder shift time of 14.1 seconds. AA. This ship gets an AA score of 77. You get 4 times 2 20mm, 6 times 4 20mm, 8 times 2 55mm, and 6 times 2 128mm. Torpedoes. You get 2 launchers. They sit here close to the back. They have 4 torpedo tubes in each launcher, 533mm. They fire out to a range of 6 kilometers at 64 knots. For your artillery, you get 3 times 5, 305mm as the main armament. They reload in 20 seconds. Turret traverse is 30 seconds for 180 degrees. Maximum dispersion, 253 meters. Maximum HE shell damage, 3,600. Maximum AP shell damage, 9,400. Firing range is 19.1 kilometers. Secondary armament, 6 times 2 128mm, and 2x3 150 millimeters. Survivability. This ship has hit points of 62,700 with torpedo protection of 22%. Ship's armor. So the fore-end plating is 32 and you get 60 millimeter fore-end belt armor. You get 320 armor belt right here covering the citadel. Let's knock off some of this other stuff here. The citadel sits just above the waterline, just barely. So if you want to try to citadel this ship, you are going to have to take waterline shots, but you do have that nice thick armor belt that sits there. I'll turn ship. Let's see. This ship does have turtleback armor, which goes just over like that. 200 millimeters there, 320 there. Got 45 right here. Let's put everything back on. There we go. 360 millimeter on the turret face, 220 on the side, 150 on the angled spot. All the superstructure gets 19 millimeters. The aft end gets 90 millimeters right around the waterline and 32 here. So that is a look at the ODIN's armor protection. This ship is pretty good for tanking. The only problem that I find with this ship is in its guns, actually. The 305 millimeters just don't seem to have enough punch for me. If you're tanking some other battleships, they can do more damage to you than you can do to them. And cruisers, high tier cruisers, can bow tank against these 305 millimeters. At least that's what it appears to me. But I'm not saying that this is not a good ship. This is a good ship. You just need to fire more HE than you might be used to. So, don't be afraid to fire HE at these ships, even these cruisers who are bow tanking you. This ship can be set up with good secondaries. So you can see that the firing range of the secondaries is out to 11.3 kilometers. So you can get really decent firing range with the secondaries. Not the most out there, but you can do lots of damage with these secondaries. I just find that the 305 millimeter main armament is not quite as effective as I would like it to be, but you are facing a lot of tier 10 ships. Of course, when they give you full broadside AP all the way, you can get some significant damage, but when they're bow tanking you, you will need to switch over to HE. This ship, it's good. It's quick. It's a Scharnhorst at tier 8. It's basically what it is. If you like the Scharnhorst, you are probably going to like the ODIN. That being said, why don't we hop into a game and see what I was able to do with the tier 8 German premium cruiser, the ODIN. It is a work in progress. Here we go. Okay, we picked up Neighbors, and it looks like it's a tier 9 game. It's good. It's not a tier 10. Had a Frederick in Alabama, Bismarck, another Bismarck, and a Hood to contend with. It's a cruiser. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Oh, I tell you why people want to goad other people in chat. Just, I don't get it. Let's see. messages. There we go. One was enough. So if he's hollering for help, I won't hear him. Alright, get my sights set where I like them. We're going to head over toward the A cap. This is the long
contact.
The Chapayev. Most everything except for the Minsk is out of my range. So
Enemy battleship
let's try it. I doubt those will hit. Is the ODIN released yet? All right. Nothing in range, really. There are a lot of enemy ships up toward the middle. We may need to reevaluate this. Yep, somebody says they have a lemming train to C, so... And C is looking pretty sparse on defense. So, improvise, adapt, and overcome. We are changing up. We have a destroyer and a Zara that are fighting the good fight up at C. Everybody else is over here by A. We have a Tirpitz that may be AFK. So we're going to come back, see if we can lend a hand.
Torpedoes to port. Enemy cruiser detected.
There we go.
That's a paddling.
That's a paddling. I like the Jingles voiceover, man. I'm hoping that our friendly destroyers can take care of this enemy destroyer that's kind of to my right front. He's already fired his torpedoes, so I'm not really worried about more torpedoes.
Dead ahead. Torpedoes to port.
I am worried about all these big salvos coming at me. Dang it. Alright, they just took him out. So, free to turn. Just trying to throw off some of their gunnery.
Fire, fire, fire.
So we had all of those ships right up here. And the ships to the northeast. They're like in two little sections on the mini-map. I was heading right into a crossfire, so just gonna back off for just a second. Bismarck right there. Just gave him the rear turret. I'm gonna have to go that way. Man. They're just gonna sweep us. Oh man. Catch up with me, guys. Come on. $57, that's not bad.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
46.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Another salvo coming here. Nope. I was going for the HE salvo. See if I can get this destroyer. Switch back to AP. Got a Bismarck straight ahead.
Enemy destroyer detected.
I gotta come down here and try to put a halt to this rush. They're just gonna sweep and get all our guys. Dang it. Caught up. They're all grouped together up there. They're just gonna envelop them. See if we can take out this Alabama. No, I've just got the island. Okay, there's a Bismarck with 35,000. I got 39. There's a Hood with 49. Okay, that helped. 12,000. And there's an enemy cruiser over the other side of this island. I just can't see him yet, but I see his position on the mini-map.
Enemy submarine sighted.
And there he is. And there are his torpedoes. Oh, that hurt quite a bit. That was not as good as I would like. Okay. Oh man. Let's try torps on the turpets. Start firing on the Hood. Keep bow in. Oh, there went the hood. I got some help from somebody else. Torp hit, and there we go. Salvo. All clear on the Eastern Front. All right, 102,000 damage, racked up pretty quick. If those guys had not been showing me all that broadside, and I hadn't got a salvo in from somewhere else, I don't know who hit that hood, but they chunked him right before I put my salvo in. And so it was a good salvo from them, then good damage from me, and that hood went out pretty quickly.
Enemy battleship sighted.
$2,300 on the Frederick. Oh, and he just ate a ton of torps. Alright, we got one enemy cruiser left. We're back to AP. It's the Helena, or Helena, I don't know. But it appears to be heading the other way. So we're at 901 points.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Think that, wait, it's coming back this way. Okay, well that's more damage. I'm okay with that. Adjust fire. There we go.
Penetration.
Let me get another one of those. Oh, nope, somebody else got him. Let's see the results. Here they come. All right. 488,000 credits, 4,700 XP with 260 free XP, 119,000 damage, 54 target hits, 1 torpedo hit, 3 ships destroyed, caused flooding 1 time, 4 hits to the Citadel, and 34 secondary hits. Team score. Second place on the team. Detailed report. 39,000 to the Bismarck, 13 there. The Hood got 12. Okay, shot at a lot of people. We might as well take a quick look at the XP and credits in case anyone is interested in that. You can pause. We're going to head back to the personal score. So, yeah. The ODIN. I like this ship. it does have its drawbacks. The 305mm guns are not as strong as some of the ships that you're going to be facing. But your guns aren't everything. It's just part of a package. This ship has hydro and torpedoes. Hydro allows you to press into those smoke screens, harass those destroyers, and dodge their torpedoes. And although the ODIN's 305mm may not do as much damage to enemy battleships bow tanking you, you do have the ability to push in and close that distance and deliver a knockout blow with your torpedoes. So taking the whole package into consideration, I like the ODIN. Is it the best battleship out there? I don't think so. You'll have to determine whether this type of ship fits your particular playstyle. If you've liked this look at the ODIN, hit that like button. If you didn't, don't. Subscribe if you would. But as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Nerd out.